What's going on, my Jack brother? Coach Scott here. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing the best fat loss advice that I wish I knew sooner. Now, you've likely heard that all diets fail because 95% of the people who go on diets end up regaining all the weight back and oftentimes more. Now, it's not the diets that fail. It's simply that initial 12 to 16 week body transformation, or in my case, 8 to 9 month body transformation where I lost 50 pounds of fat, isn't enough time to really develop the skills and the habits necessary to maintain that weight loss. That's playing the short game when you need to be focused on playing the long game. The truth is that you're always going to have to continue working on this. It's never going to end. And that is a great thing. It is so incredibly worth it because the personal growth that you're going to experience from this process, from this journey, is going to have a positive impact on your life that you cannot imagine right now. Many people have told me that I make staying lean look easy, and there is absolutely no doubt about it. It has never been easier for me to maintain my level of leanness and my body weight. But this has been 11 years in the making since I initially lost that 50 pounds of fat. It's taken a lot of work. There has been a lot of learning and growing throughout the process in order to get me to this place. Now, what you guys don't see is that I'm in constant flux. There's some days where I'll eat a little more than my calorie target, and the next day I eat a little bit less to balance things out. I may indulge over the course of the weekend. It may take me a couple of days to balance things out, or go away on vacation. It might take me 3 days or even a week to kind of balance things out there. It's kind of like the thermostat in your house. When the temperature gets a little bit warmer, the air conditioner kicks in and brings it back down to the comfortable temperature. In the wintertime, if the temperature dips a little bit too low, the heater is going to kick in to get you back to your level of comfort there. Now, back in the day, 11 years ago, my thermostat was not the most efficient. The temperature would jump up to 90 degrees before it's like, all right, we gotta kick in that air conditioner right now, and it would take months in order to get me back to that comfort point. Or in the wintertime, it'd dip below to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and then, all right, it's gonna take a couple of months to bring you up to that level of comfort where you actually feel warm. So there's a few months of shivering going on where you're a little bit uncomfortable there. Now today, my thermostat is insanely efficient, keeping me within a few degrees, or in our case, a few pounds of where I'm most comfortable, and whenever I go a little bit off course, it quickly corrects me and gets me right back to where I am most comfortable. Now, this has all been a result of skills, habits that I have learned throughout this process, and really designing my lifestyle in a way that allows me to thrive. For instance, like, I no longer pig out. I have learned to eat to the point of satisfaction. So even when I happen to indulge on a weekend there, it's not like I'm going way overboard and it has to be a major course correction. It's just a subtle little change that I have to make the following day or the following days in order to balance things out. I'll expand more on this in a moment. Right now, I want to dive into this breakfast shake. I've got 1 cup of homemade kefir in here, 1 cup of coconut milk, a tablespoon of cacao powder, tablespoon of raw almond butter, an absolute spinach, and a banana. After I enjoy this, I'm gonna get out for a walk with Chief, and we'll dive more into this topic in a moment. Oh my God, you guys, Chief and I are in all our glory. This is what life is all about to me. Adventure and living life to the fullest. This is our first time at this trail. It's called, I think, Kennedy Trail. As soon as we walked in, we ran into a retired school teacher who lives 2 minutes from here, and he had no idea about this trail. It is a hidden gem. It is absolutely freaking incredible. It's like multiple different forests connected by fields, and each little forest has its own little character, different trees, like old, different shape, different types of trees out there, even some old antiques. We're close to Jack Miners here, so there's like some old carriage wheels, and different just little artifacts out there, which is so freaking amazing. And this really ties into the theme of this video here about developing skills and habits that are going to allow you to maintain your weight loss, to get lean and stay lean and continue to thrive in all aspects of life. Now, these skills began before I lost that 50 pounds 11 years ago. I mean, I struggled for years to lose that weight. I had tried multiple different diets. I had entered many different transformation contests, and none of them worked. Then one morning I woke up, I caught a glimpse of my side profile in the mirror and thought, what the hell? How did this happen? I'm a personal trainer. This has been my lifestyle. Like, I have all the knowledge, the expertise to get lean and stay lean. How did I allow myself to gain 50 pounds of fat in my mid-20s leading into my mid-30s? And like from that moment, I'm like, enough is enough. I've tried multiple times, but this is the time. I've got to do something about it right now. And I wish I could bottle that feeling, that experience, because that was really the catalyst to catapult me to where I'm at right now. We're gonna dive more into that in a moment. Right now, I'm gonna go down the road to visit my friend's farm, get some of my free-range eggs, maybe some flowers, maybe some other goodies she's got there. So I'll touch base with you soon. I scooped up 6 dozen eggs from my friend's farm. If you've been following my channel for any length of time, you know that I am an absolute egg-aholic. I have 4 eggs a day, so those 6 dozen eggs will last me about 2.5 weeks. Right now, I am on to meal number 2. This is my pre-workout meal. I've got 4 free-range eggs, some frozen mixed veggies that I cooked in the air fryer at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. I sprinkled a little bit of ground black pepper and pink Himalayan salt on there. In the bowl, I got 2/3 cup oats, 140 grams of frozen mixed berries, and some cinnamon sprinkled on top. Now, I am a completely different man today than I was 11 years ago. Back then, I was looking for something externally to help me lose fat. I was trying to create the best fat-burning workout plans. I was looking for the best fat-burning meals, the best fat-burning diet, the best fat-burning foods. Today, I am looking internally. I am looking within and recognize that what is most important is feeling alive, thriving in all aspects of life. And when it comes to my nutrition, it's all about consuming whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods about 90 to 95% of the time and enjoying my favorite processed treats, whether it's going to my local coffee shop and grabbing a baked good from there or grabbing some cheesecake, consuming those foods about like 5 to 10% of the time. And I recognize that when I'm consuming mostly whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods, those provide me with the fuel that allows me to perform my best in all aspects of my life, whether it's in the gym, whether it's getting out for walks with Chief, whether it's just spending time with my family and friends. I just am the most energetic Scott that I can possibly be. And when I consume those treats in moderation, like enjoying them to satisfaction once in a while throughout the week, like 5 to 10% of the time, I'm golden. But if I exceed that, like if I try to have a treat every single day or exceed, like eat some of these treats in excess, it makes me feel a little bit sluggish. It's not bad, but I'm not quite on top of my A game when I'm consuming more whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods. And this is what I do with my one-on-one coaching clients. I don't try to force them to fit into a certain workout plan or force them to fit into a certain diet strategy. It's all about building upon their own natural eating tendencies, doing the things that allow them to thrive, that make them feel alive, that brings joy to their life. So it's not like you have to make a drastic overhaul all at once. It's all about building momentum, small changes over time. Like I said, it's taken me 11 years to get to this point. So I want you to focus on the big picture, take your time, subtle changes, have that heightened sense of awareness, pay attention to how your body's feeling, what makes you feel alive, what allows you to thrive in all aspects of life. Right now I'm gonna dive into this, gonna get ready for that workout, share some footage with you, coming up in a moment. Just had an absolute blast training legs. The camaraderie in the gym was off the charts today. I absolutely freaking love my gym bros. Now the workout programs that I follow are the exact same workouts that the members of the Jack 5040 Club follow each and every month. And once again, I encourage them to make the workout programs their own. For example, not every gym has a hack squat machine, so they may need to substitute out that exercise for one that suits them best. I have 8 to 12 repetitions program for the hack squat in this month's program. They may find that 15 to 20 repetitions suits them best, or maybe 12 to 15 repetitions. Again, it's taking the structure of the workout and just making subtle changes to suit it best to you. Some members may have like a busier schedule. They can't fit in an hour workout. They need to condense it to a 45-minute training session, or maybe they prefer, there's some members, this month we're following a 4 workout split. I'm in the gym 5 days a week, just rotating through that workout in order. Last 8 weeks was a 6 workout program. Again, I was following it 5 workouts per week. So again, just cycling it through in order there. Some members prefer to train 4 days per week, some 5, some 6. So you just continue cycling through the workouts. You make it your own. Now there is a variety of workout programs on the Lose Fat, Get Jacked website. All of them are unique, fun, challenging workouts that I have personally followed myself. And once again, I encourage you, if you're gonna follow one of those workout programs, you don't have to follow exactly to the T. I mean, if you want to, go for it. It's freaking awesome. Go through the exact same experience that I did. But if you need to swap out some exercises, change the rep ranges, or just make some subtle changes to make it your own, go for it. It's all about you, your personal experiences. And each of those workout programs on the Lose Fat, Get Jacked website includes different meal plans that I have followed throughout the years. Again, they're just meant to be sample meal plans to give you guys an example of how my nutrition has evolved over the years. What I have done to lose 50 pounds initially, to lose 30 and 20 pounds going through multiple bulking and cutting phases, as well as a 4-week mini cut. How I handled that 28-day challenge of eating nothing but whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods and keeping my calories consistent throughout. So you see what I do, but then you just use it to guide you and create your own meal plan that is based on your own natural eating tendencies and your own personal preferences. So that is really the key to unlocking your success. Post-workout, I had 260 grams of cherry Greek yogurt with 140 grams of frozen mixed berries. Dove into my work. It's been an incredibly productive afternoon. Got a ton done, and now it is time for dinner. I've got a delicious looking fillet of salmon here that I cooked on the smoker, along with some sweet potato and Brussels sprouts. So I diced up the sweet potatoes along with cutting the Brussels sprouts in half, coated them both with a little bit of olive oil, put them in a casserole dish, sprinkled some pink Himalayan salt on the sweet potato, and sprinkled some pink Himalayan salt, ground black pepper, and some thyme on the Brussels sprouts. Baked those two in the oven at 400 degrees for about 40, might have been 45 minutes in there. I just kind of keep an eye on it, make sure, just allowing it to get to the point where it's nice and golden brown. I know the Brussels sprouts are going to be nice and crispy, and the sweet potatoes are a little bit crispy, but at the same time, nice, soft, and tender as well. I love the combination, a little bit of the olive oil with the salt on the sweet potatoes. It's like candy to me. So really looking forward to diving into this and then getting back to some more insights to share with you in regards to the best fat loss advice that I wish I knew sooner. After dinner, Chief and I got out for a beautiful evening walk. Now, oftentimes during the warmer months, instead of getting out for a walk, I'll get out for a bike ride. But after today's leg workout, there was no way that was gonna happen. My legs were spent. Typically what I do would be to get out on the paddleboard, but it's pretty windy out there. The lake is choppy, so likely not a good idea. It was in my best interest to get out for that walk, and we soaked up every second of it. And this has been another big evolution of mine. I used to focus on activity as a way of burning calories, burning fat. Now I look at it as a way of living my life to the fullest, as an adventure, as a way of thriving and feeling alive, doing things that bring great joy to my life. Now, that was a freaking blast, entering the woods, running into that retired teacher and hearing them, just seeing them light up, and just, they couldn't wait to tell me about just their discovery of this forest and their experience in it, and just how much joy that trail brought to them. And I felt it from them, and then I felt it myself afterwards walking through it. I mean, it was a pretty freaking amazing experience there. And I just finished up 30 minutes of yoga here. That's another evolution of mine. Now, I tried yoga in the past. It wasn't for me. It actually made me feel anxious and stressed, but I've been making a priority to improve upon my mobility, my flexibility, and I began practicing it, and I never realized the benefits that I was going to experience from it beyond the mobility and flexibility, like just the calming effect, the connectedness, the focusing on my breath, like really belly breathing and melting into those stretches has been fantastic, which is why it's so great to do yoga as a way of winding down at the end of the day, calming myself down. Really helps me relax and prepare for a great night's sleep, which is another area that I've evolved over the years. I never used to prioritize sleep like the way I do right now for the past 2.5 years, and it has had a tremendous impact on my overall well-being, my overall mood, my overall productivity, my overall focus, my overall performance, and all that I do. It allows me to give the best of myself to everything that I'm doing throughout the day. So I'm productive with my work and get so much done in an 8-9 hour workday, and I have so much time and energy to be active the remaining hours of the day. It's just, it feels absolutely freaking amazing. Again, evolution with my training. Can't believe how much it's been kind of fun reflecting back on how my workouts have evolved during the past 10, 11 years here. It's just, I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. So again, guys, it's all about thriving in all aspects of life. So right now I'm gonna chill, get outside with Chief, and it's a little bit windy out there, but still wanna relax and catch that sunset. Again, a great way, another evolution of me, like really taking the time to put the electronics away and be present in the moment and just soak up my surroundings and really end my day with a great sense of gratitude. So we'll wrap things up in a moment. All right, time for Chief and I to soak up this sunset here, so that will wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. You know, fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback and your personal experiences. I would love to hear from you. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.